Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Sam and today we're going to be checking out the new exclusive first person shooter for Xbox One. This game is called CrossfireX. I've had a chance to play a few hours of the game and I'll give you my impressions throughout the video. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe to be notified of any videos that I upload in the future. As you can see here, we are on the launch screen of CrossfireX. This is what you'll see when you log into the game. There's two game modes. You have Classic and Modern. Classic is probably what you'll be used to if you've played Counter-Strike. This is a round-based, one life only game mode where you have to plant a bomb or defend two bomb sites if you're on the defense team. And Modern is more like Call of Duty where you have multiple lives, you keep respawning, and you can rack up some kills. Before we dive into a game, let's just have a quick look at the menus that are on offer. As you can see at the top of the screen, we have loadouts and profile. Now if I just click loadouts here, you can see that it lets you modify the weapons that are available to you in game. It's got your classic sort of Counter-Strike setup in the fact that you've got your AR, your pistol, your knife, your grenade and melee weapon. But there's not an awful lot of customization available, to be honest. I was a bit underwhelmed here. Doesn't look like there's any ability to have, equip skins. The attachment system, there's literally, you can change an assault rifle from a red dot to maybe an ACOG. But a bit lackluster in my opinion. I feel like there needs to be more options to just switch up the way you play and the way you can, change different loadouts. On the profile section, you can see that you've got three different attributes. You've got assault, survival, and attack. Now this just lets you assign skill points into various different attributes. Things like increasing your aim down sight speed, your ammo, your movement speed, your health regen outside of combat. To be honest, I think it's a welcome change to this genre of games. So now I've jumped into a classic game and basically this is what you're going to expect from the likes of Counter-Strike and Valorant. It's a round-based, one life only game mode where one team attacks two bomb sites and the other team defends the bomb sites. It's okay. I enjoy this more than the modern game mode because I feel like the modern game mode is a little bit too much like Call of Duty, but this really isn't a Call of Duty Twitch fast-paced shooting game. Basically, if you don't know, the modern game mode is similar to this where you have two bomb sites, but you have unlimited respawns. So as soon as you die, you'll just come back. You can choose any weapon loadout you want at the start of the game. There's this feature where you can upgrade your sort of skills in game, like things like creating more damage on bullets and healing after getting certain kills, etc. But it just, I don't know, it feels like the wrong kind of game mode for this game. I'm not sure whether the developers wanted to try and pull some more viewers in with a Call of Duty-esque game mode, but to me it doesn't really have a place on a game like this. But going back to what you're seeing now, this is the classic game mode. Very similar map design to the kind of things you'll find in CSGO and Valorant. It's okay. Like I said, I enjoy this game mode more than modern. Performance-wise, I'm playing on a original Xbox One. It runs okay. I can't complain too much. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased towards PC, where I normally play the majority of my games. Coming back down to an Xbox and losing the 144 plus frames per second and the nice high resolution textures, I don't know whether this game runs bad or it just looks bad to me because I'm so used to having candy in my eyes, but it runs okay. From what I can see, it manages to maintain the 60 FPS most of the time, but does it maintain it all of the time? Definitely not. I've seen some dips in Classic when I'm near water fountains or any sort of particle effects. And in the modern game mode, there's a section where you can zip wire from the office, and there is definitely a frame rate drop there. But yeah, generally it runs okay. The resolution seems to be downscaled. I don't know whether this is just me, but the resolution seems to be downscaled in my opinion. It doesn't look 1080 by any stretch. It looks about 1600 by 900, possibly even 1280 by 720. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. It's console. You're not going to get the best, high fidelity gaming experience on there. Controller wise, the sensitivities feel a bit off on the default setting. I had to fiddle around with mine quite a bit. The menus don't offer a lot of customization, I find. There really isn't a lot you can do in there. I mean, there's a sensitivity slider for your horizontal and vertical axes, but that's about it. There's no settings to change the way the game is, to change how you can acquire loadouts, to interact with objects on the game. None of that is present. Audio wise, there is literally no audio sliders. There's no master control. There's no independent music controls. So I feel like that's definitely something they need to add to the game, because I had to use my chat mixer on my controller just to try and turn the volume down because it was blaring through my headphones. And the video settings, there's nothing you can change there. There's literally a brightness slider, which is typical to console games. There's not a lot you can change. It would have been nice to maybe have a field of view slider, but I don't really think they're prevalent in games like this. I don't think it's fair to have people playing on various field of views, so I guess that's a sensible choice. Weapon balance wise, I've been playing around with a few of the weapons. I quite like the AK over the M4, and the AWM just reigns supreme. I mean, I've got some clips on here where I went on like a 6-7 kill streak with the sniper. It just doesn't have any damage drop off. You can shoot someone in the face or in the little toe, and you'll have the same outcome. You'll kill them instantly. So I think there's definitely some tuning need to be done there. But overall, the game's not bad. It's if I had to sum it up, I'd say meh. I think meh is the perfect overall summary of the game. It's not fantastic. It's not awful. I feel like it's coming hot off the heels of Warface Breakout, which I've not played myself, but it looks a little bit more polished. This definitely not polished. I know it's in beta, but I feel like they've got a lot more work to do. Maybe if they, engineer the game for some higher settings for the new consoles, the it's an exclusive game. It's not going to be PS5. What am I saying? If they tune the game for Xbox Series X, where they can get 1080 and 120 frames per second, or 4K and 60 FPS, then I think this game might have a chance. But I don't know if it's just me. I mean, this style of game where it's a really sort of trying to be a hardcore competitive shooter, I don't feel like it has a real place on a console. Now, I could be wrong, but I would say the majority of console gamers are here to have a casual gaming experience. People like, who play Call of Duty, yeah, there's a pro scene, but Call of Duty wasn't, it's tailored towards two different audiences. It's got the pro audience and it's got the casual audience. This game is tailoring just to the pro audience, so it's not going to pull in those casual gamers. So I feel like it might not get the audience it deserves or is really looking for. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm curious to hear what you guys have got to say. Here you can see just how ridiculous the AWM is. Like, I've been playing a lot of PC, so I'm not even that great on a controller. And have you seen what is going on right now? Like, that is ridiculous. So let me know what you think of CrossfireX. Do you think it was a good idea going exclusive on Xbox? Do you think it's even a game that should really be on console? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. And that's about it from me. To be honest, it's not going to be one of my go-to games. I just really can't see it being very popular, especially among my friends who mainly play Call of Duty. The competitive scene, I just don't see it surviving on Xbox, to be honest. But let's see what happens. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. Like I said, I've now got a capture card, so I can now make content from the Xbox, which is really good. And it means that I can stream really good quality as well, because I can use my gaming PC as a streaming device when I'm playing console. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.